As we continue to celebrate Women's History Month, the Buffalo History Museum is honoring women who have made their own impact on Western New York over the years.
The museum is offering a Women's History Month tour tomorrow and the 30th. To talk more about this special launch, right now we are joined by Melissa Brown, the museum's executive director. Melissa, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon.
I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for asking me.
So March is Women's History Month. Why did the museum want to create a special tour?
Well, I love that you're highlighting Women's History Month. I feel like it's always a great time to be celebrating women, and we need the idea of the month is to make this more of an integrated thing. So we're always thinking about the role of women and what they've done, particularly in our community. So we are highlighting women's stories in two tours, one tomorrow on the 23rd, and then a second opportunity on the 30th of March to come in and do a deeper dive. There's tons of women's stories throughout the museum, but this will offer guests a really intimate view into some of their stories, a little bit deeper than, you know, the 60-word label that is often featured next to exhibit items.
Are these women who are celebrated, are they local, are they national? Is it only local people who have lived here and had their impact here, or are these people that others may recognize outside of Western New York?
Sure, that is a great question. So it's a little bit of both. And, you know, first of all, they're all local women. We feature local history, so they're all local women, but they are iconic. And I mean, Mary Talbert, her contributions, she was an international civil rights activist, essentially, and, you know, just a trailblazer in her own right and should be recognized internationally. So, you know, she's probably the most iconic, but then there's a lot of women's stories, all local, again, that kind of play between regional and national significance.
The Buffalo History Museum really is such a great resource for our community, and I'd imagine the goal for these 2 days is for people to really learn something and take something away from these women's stories, especially maybe younger girls, right? What do you hope others take away when they're touring, learning about these different women?
Right. So I think the biggest thing I hope people take away from any experience at the museum is just an inspiration of curiosity. History is very nuanced, it's very layered, it's expansive, it's a continuum, it's ongoing, it connects to us today. So in these women's stories, I hope people see a little bit of themselves, of their own grandmothers, their sisters, their aunts, you know, their mothers, people who are in their life, because that's who these people are. And then they just did extraordinary things, you know, also. And I hope they see that and can make those connections. Yeah.
I imagine this program, as it was being researched, it's almost just a crazy amount of riches. There have to be so many women to choose from who have made a huge impact on Western New York. What do you think that says about how rich our history is, influenced by women, and how lucky we are to have that perspective so broadly?
Yeah, I think it's something that has been just not honored and celebrated enough. So this is the opportunity. And, you know, the more we talk about these stories and share them and raise awareness, other people are like, oh, I know about so-and-so. And then those other linkages are made, because so much of the, you know, people think like, oh, you have to be George Washington or whatever to be in a museum. But a local history museum in particular, we're really trying to collect the stories of just everyday life and how that shaped a broader story. And so I think it's profound to have a moment to just realize, oh gosh, there's so many different contributors over such a span of time.
Yeah, very wonderfully said. Before we let you go, Melissa, logistics, nuts and bolts, dates, times, if anyone needs tickets, things like that.
Sure. So it is pre-registration's preferred, but we will take walk-ups, and it's so tomorrow, March 23rd, and then again on March 30th from 1 until 2. And it's a 1-hour experience, but then people can certainly stay and explore the rest of the museum after that as well. If this weather holds up like this, it's a perfect thing to do. Yeah, you're not going to be out gardening, so.
Excellent. Well, if folks missed any point of this interview and have questions about this program, you can rewatch it on our website, WIVB.com.